talk about how that position has evolved over the last couple of years.
I think because of the rules, Kevin, there's not a lot of space when guys are posting up because of the defensive rules right now. You can sit in a post guy's lap, especially if he's dominant. So I think guys, as a post player now, saying I got to go out to the three-point line, I got to go out to the free throw line to be able to have some spacing to make shots.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Niang in at the power forward. Here's Craig. Over to the left wing. Lets it go from 11, and count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's willpower. Millsap never giving up on the play.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer need.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Murray against Conley. Murray kicks to Craig. Back to Murray. Pass to Millsap. Over Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Gets the front of the rim and out. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Conley, the pass to Niang. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Niang. Puts it up from 12. Denver grabs the miss. Right side, Porter. Tries again. Millsap misses.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from...
Oh, here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Oh, that's easy offense. Hard to stay in front of Mitchell. It takes a collective effort defensively.
Here's Jokic. Unable to get that one.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Craig passes to Murray. Here's Craig. Kept alive. Millsap. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Millsap's got 5.
When you look at Paul Millsap, not the tallest power forward, but has that terrific wingspan.
Mitchell right side. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Here's Porter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A defense unto himself. Rudy Gobert, regarded by his team as the Utah Jazz version of Bill Russell.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And Smitty, the standing reach of Gobert, 9'7". He's around the rim before he leaves his feet.
Yes, Kevin, the most efficient shots in basketball are dunks and layups, and he makes them hard to come by.
Morris is checked in for Torrey Craig. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. It's a 3-point game. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell. Good defense by Jokic.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Murray, no good.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Well, Nuggets shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. And here's Jokic. No points in the game yet for him.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. Finish. finished off the break.
And the quick feet of Murray really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition.
Murray against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Three-pointer. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail by 3. And yes, it's good.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And the pass to Mitchell. 1:22 left to play here in the first. Conley with a wide open look. Hits the jumper in space.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
Outside Porter. Passes to Jokic. Now here's Millsap.
Step out! Here we go, okay? Let's do it!
Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
To the wing right side. Jokic with the steal. Morris dishes to Millsap. Kicks to Murray. To the paint. Here's Porter. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Porter's got his second basket of the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Murray up on top. Covered by Conley. Outside for Millsap. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. That quarter had to take a lot of... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Davis is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Bradley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Jokic. And a wide open look for Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Denver. Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
It's stolen by Mudiay, and they're pushing it up. Here's Mitchell. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. They grab their own miss. Dozier passes to Grant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Craig's checked in. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah.
Step out, step out, step out!
Mitchell kicks to Mudiay. Back to Mitchell.
What's the screen?
It's stolen by Morris. Takes it off the glass. Morris has got the lead up to 1 now for the Nuggets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Moutier. The Jazz with another miss. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Craig, guarded by O'Neal. Six on the shot clock. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked by Bradley, and he gets it back. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3. The Nuggets have made 3 free throws so far, haven't missed any. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for Ed Davis, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Moutier.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Morris outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Clarkson. Mitchell against Morris. Back to Clarkson. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Clarkson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Denver making a switch here. Daniels is checked in, and that one's good. Jokic.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Mitchell against Morris. Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Over Morris. No good off the back of the rim. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Daniels. The rebound by the Jazz. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 14. Here's Ingles. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Daniels passes to Grant. It's deflected. Stolen by Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Monte Morris. And Utah also making a switch. Gobert's checked in. Craig passes to Murray. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Smitty Snyder, also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title, and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Nuggets have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Both free throws good from Daniels. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Mitchell against Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
You know, because Donovan Mitchell is so explosive, few guys have the energy, the effort, and the discipline to guard him on a nightly basis.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. George Niang, he's checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Clarkson. Jokic finds Porter. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Jokic, no good. Jazz have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Daniels. Latrey. The shot comes out. The Jazz go the other way with it. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, when it comes to carrying an offense, few young players do it as well as Donovan Mitchell.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And there's the pass to Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Nuggets haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Murray right side. No one near him. That shot off the mark. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Donovan Mitchell. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Just like Muhammad Hadid.
We welcome you back. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 24 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensational. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, the offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Their shooting rhythm was off, under 40%. Some of that was shot selection, some of it...
Like I said, I'm the early bird. Wanna hang, but I'm too busy doing dirty work. Hit him back and say we'll link up on the 33rd.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then it's Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Craig in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Mitchell. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor. From a low drama perspective, Steve, which stars do you think would be the easiest to play alongside and be their teammate?
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin. Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jokic, a lot of those superstars. I think Paul George is another guy that goes out and just plays. So there's a few out there that would love to play alongside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Last season, Mike Conley became the Grizzlies' all-time leader in points scored. He was already first in assists, steals, and three-pointers.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Millsap with it. From down in the low post, it goes. Millsap's got 9. And Smitty, when it's all said and done, Mike Conley's jersey has to go in the Memphis Ramblers.
Absolutely. Over a decade in a Grizzlies uniform. He helped lead them to the best years in franchise history.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Here's Murray. we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Out to the right wing. Jokic against Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Craig. Misses the 3.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Back to Murray. Pass to Millsap. Over Conley. Gobert with the block.
You really have to be careful with Gobert lurking around. He'll send it back.
Utah leading by 4. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
A different look for Denver. Bol, he's checked in for Michael Porter, and Morris subbed in for Murray. Here's Craig, covered by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Millsap trying to get open. The Nuggets with another miss. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. The Greek Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style, not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
That's tipped, stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. The Nuggets trail by 10. 1:37 left in the third. And the shot goes down. Morris has got 6 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Jokic. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
A lot of great young players in this league. Donovan Mitchell has the edge and hunger right now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Jokic, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Outside Conley. Mitchell right side. Now the pass to Niang. And again, it's Utah.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And it goes down 2 points.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Mitchell. Craig pulls it in.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Donovan Mitchell. Davis is out there with Brantley. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Moutier in at the 1. Yep, that one goes in there. Plumlee's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
17-foot shot on the way, and the shot is good.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Morris against Moutier. It's stolen by Davis. And now Utah, fast break. The lob to Bradley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here they come. And the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
A different look for Denver. Michael Porter comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Jamal Murray in for Monte Morris. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray against Moutier. And the turnover again by Denver. O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Moutier against Murray. Here's Bradley, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
Clearly a foul.
They may not get the spotlight, but the Utah Jazz are one of the best run teams in the NBA. They're run as a legacy trust. That means every dime of profit goes back into the team.
No one near Moutier as he lets it go. No good on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 11. Daniels from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Steve, you were talking about the reinvestment for the Jazz. An upgraded arena, new practice facilities.
Necessary moves, you know this, to stay competitive. The Jazz fans love their team, and they're showing that commitment in return.
The Jazz again can't hit it. Three-pointer, Daniels. Rebounded by the Jazz. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue. That pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Jokic. Moutier with the rebound.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Daniels. Mitchell dishes to Bradley. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in. The Jazz also changing it up. Ed Davis is checked in for Bradley. And it's Joe Ingles in for Moutier. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Buries it from three-point range.
This is what Ingles gives you. Good size in the backcourt, high energy, and unbelievable touch from range.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Murray, good.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Murray against Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's got to get to the line a little bit more here in the second half. Let's see if he can get that edge back that he had in the first.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Mason Plumlee. And Utah with a change here, too. Gobert's checked in. Steve, the league has broadened the definition of clear path foul. Think that'll discourage the wrap-up fouls that stop those fast breaks?
Yeah, I think so, because the guy's coming downhill with that type of force. And if you do wrap him up, and sometimes your coaches want you to because of the situation, but it's hard, and it could create a lot of injuries. So I do like the clear path fouls.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Mitchell against Murray. Again, the Jazz score.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Murray surveying the D. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert, and that one misses. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Jokic, 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Jazz leading by 13. Here's Mitchell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mitchell's got 46 points.
Only 6'3", Mitchell wins inside because he's explosive and fearless.
It's off his foot, and the official's saying it was kicked. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jazz making a change here. Niang's checked in. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. We've got 1:28 left here in the 4th quarter. That one good for 2.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Jazz.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Dozier. Passes it to Craig. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Clock at 6. Now Bol lets it fly. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And that time the defender all up in his jersey, but Bol with great concentration.
Mitchell wide open. They get it again. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Here's O'Neal. And it's Denver with the rebound. Bol with it. That's good from 17 feet away.
And the touch Bol is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Doesn't go that time.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
All right, David, great